We're going with Victoria Merchant, Buenos Aires, Argentina. It's not easy to get Colette's books here in Argentina because we are so deeply Christian. Do you ever think we will get past the taboo of this topic so it can be more mainstream?
Wow. Well, she can buy the books in Brazil.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know if it's available in Brazil right now, but yeah, I mean, I think that when you have, and it's mostly Catholic, it's not just Christian there, I believe it's Catholic as opposed to Protestant. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and I know the whole concept of reincarnation and any kind of phenomena, I mean, really, it is very sad that the same arcane knowledge that is more superstition and woo-woo than my woo-woo stuff, right? Is saying, and it's funny that they want to ban it or that they don't want to give it because they're scared of it. Hello.
Well, you know what, in Argentina, I don't know why Argentina specifically, Colette, but I have a bunch of our empowered women programs going down there, and I mean, I get death threats and all that kind of stuff. And,
yeah, Do you really?
It's like a big thing, and
scary.
Victoria, you know, it's not. It's your major bookstores, like their version of Barnes & Noble and stuff like that. Those will tough to have a spiritual or New Age, or they probably still call it occult section. But there's so many great little bookstores there that you'll easily find Colette's books. Yeah, easily.
Or you just get it on Amazon and have it delivered.
But that's the way that that is. And when you say things, I remember I said. I've done a couple of shows where it's just an hour-long verse of me, and I did one on Jesus, spirituality, and your God getting right. And I talked about, what my beliefs, and I said, the Bible to me is not a book of stories to be believed. It's a book of messages to be received. Mm-hmm. And I said, something to the effect of, you'll never convince me that, they in the Middle East they got an ark and they got, polar bears on the ark. You'll never convince me of that, but because it's not, to me, it's not about stories, it's about messages itself. Is right, and that made me very popular in that circle. But
and not very, but you know what? Here's the thing too. I think everybody has the right to believe what they believe.
Sure.
On the other hand, I believe in inclusive spirituality. Like I am a Christian. Even though my mother was a Jew, I mean, I love the teachings of Christ. I'm just not big on the fact that there are 10,000 versions of Christianity. It's like their way is the only way. It's not. It's like the teachings of Christ are the teachings of Christ, right? So, but I have nothing negative to say about. Like I'll say, but what is this whole superstition thing is true. I'm not saying anything that they don't even say themselves.
It's so much like if you find, in the book, I mean, there's ghosts and spirits and fortune
everywhere,
telling
and prophecy.
And the Magi were following the mountain, the stars. I mean, there's astrology. They were Iranian, Persian astrologers.
Exactly.
What they were. And
how many and the angels come and there's prophecy everywhere, and even the apostles cast lots. That means that they were doing divination.
Absolutely. So there's so much in there, and I'm with you. I consider myself a Christian. I think that the living. I'm a collaborative guy. I think that action is just as important as intent.
Me too. Faith without action is dead, and dogma, exactly.
It's just living it, which is to me why Jesus never said, "Hey, write this down." Never said that. Just lived and let people write down his actions, not necessarily his words. Any words you got. Jesus never said, "Hey, here's a great quote." He just lived his life, and he would say, "Hey, listen, I think we should help these people." And when the disciples got together to talk about how they do it, he was already halfway there. I believe in living like